Alright guys, here we are, a local TJ salvage yard. He's got a few things. We're pulling parts for both the Project TJs, which are still currently unnamed, but we're getting core supports, fenders, a hood. Oh, we got a hood. Yeah, we got to remove the hood too. And all sorts of other fun parts. So we're just going to start working on those real quick.
Yeah, for the shape that hood's in, I think we can lay a blanket in the bed and slide it in and then just lay everything else on top of it.
I don't know about on top of it, but we can throw a lot of the stuff
if
in
we flip
and
it
then
in
set
upside
it
down.
Fair. Yeah.
Yeah, Ooga Dooga didn't fit. I should have known that. I guess the first thing we need to do is, are you just going to set it over in the pile?
I'm just setting it by the pile.
I guess radiator would be next.
Yeehaw! That radiator looks really small.
Well, look at it in comparison to the other ones. If that's a 10, I might have to kiss your ass.
What, half inch?
No, I think it's 11.
Oh.
Yeah.
I still don't think it's a good idea to put that transmission on here.
Yeah, well.
Alright, you want to slide that further in. That goes all the way down.
Oh, look at that. That worked out perfect. Hey, at least they didn't destroy this cable.
Yeah? Which one is that one?
Kick down.
Oh, okay.
I don't even think I have that one.
Yeah, because that's the shifter. That's the transmission, or that's the Prindle. And then that one's the four-wheel drive one.
Yep.
Jesus. He torched that one.
Yeah, and that was a good setup. B&M. Oh.
What?
No, I need it for here. I have that gate shifter in there that I bought for the Turbo 400 when we was going to do that build. I thought about, and I'm still thinking about when we redo my dash and everything like I'm talking about, using it. I think it'd look cool.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna pull this around back.
And here it sits and waits for the beginning of that Jeep project. We're going to take a walk out here into the field and see what little human is getting up to. Evidently, riding a go-kart is hard, and he's learning to drive still, so let's see what you ran over. Metal, huh?
Yeah.
You might have went a little close to that. You think? Yeah, let's stay away from that area so we don't pop tires.
I didn't.
We're good. He got it out. Okay. Hey, Sparkles, grab a hold. I'm helping, not doing. Don't run over that stuff. It's bad for you.
All right, guys. So one of the other things that we're going to be working on this week is just kind of a finished thing, and you guys just get to be included, is something we made technically over the break, because we didn't post a couple videos for a couple weeks during Christmas and whatnot, but Patrick got a battery to make a battery box to go camping with. So we've been kind of putting that together. So I got it started while off camera, all that good stuff, but I'm going to show you where we're at, and then we got a few more things to add to it. So right here's what we got. It's actually a 300 amp hour battery, a big old battery. It fits into this Plano box. was that 56 quart? Anywho, they fit perfectly. We just put the little foam spacers on the side of it. So we've got one little accessory port plugged up, which he's using for his fridge. And then we have a battery charger that he just has to plug in. Now, because of the limited space we were in, I had to make a little shelf for it to pull up out of to be able to adjust it and whatnot. And that's kind of what we're fixing today. And there's the plug it in. But we're gonna put in this kind of plug so that he can just plug it in. We're also gonna put in a solar plug. And then I also have a solar charge controller so that he can just plug solar into it to help charge the battery. As well as a couple other accessory ports and maybe even like a USB port. We'll sneak one in there too. So, but that's what I'm gonna work on for the next little bit. I'll show you guys updates as we're going. I don't think you wanna sit here and watch me, you know, plug wires, clip wires, all that good stuff. But I'll show you what it looks like more when we're done.
And here we see Matt in his natural habitat, doing Matt things with the battery box. But check it out. He got my shore power on, or in, and he's got my solar hookup that he's currently wiring. And over here, even though it's dark as all get out, we got two more plugs. Oh, there they are. Right there and right there. I drilled them. Look at that. Aren't they super uneven? But that's so I can plug in my fridge and my diesel heater without having to open the top of the box. So he's getting it. I mean, somebody has to, because I couldn't do it. With instructions and a video.
And a map.
Yeah, and a map. I still couldn't find my way through it. But that's why he does that stuff. But all right, we'll give you another update when we get a little further into it.
Okay guys, we're a couple days later from, well, there's more than a couple days later from going to the salvage yard. But we did survive the snowpocalypse.
Yep.
Didn't lose power.
No.
Didn't, and you know, they were estimating at 20 inches and we got 6.
Yeah, we got 6 at the house and like an 1/8 inch of ice.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, we got a lot of, we got ice now. Anywho, nonetheless. So, more on clearing stuff out of the shop. One of the other things we got to get done, Patrick's Jeep Loki needs new steering stabilizers, or the shock parts of it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna replace those real quick. I've got the battery box to finish. I'll explain that. And then blue. We have to get blue out of the shop before we can start any other projects. We have to have blue out.
Yes.
So.
Now, let me clarify. I have had these steering stabilizer shocks since we did the ball joints and the tie rods and all that. I just didn't feel like putting them on at that point, and I'm tired of money just laying around, so we're gonna put them on today.
So that's gonna be our week. Salvage yard, snowpocalypse, random projects.
Yeah.
So, anywho.
We'll see what we can get done.
Yeah. All right, guys. So, the box is done now, or as done as Patrick wants it. So, we got all the things. He's got his plug for shore power, his plug for solar, and he's got 1, 2, 3, 12 volt battery, or 12 volt deals, because his fridge plugs into one and his heater plugs into another one, and then he's got the third one for extra. If he wants to plug a phone into it, he can plug a phone into it and all that. So the quick simple of it is like I said, we've got all 3 of those run to the battery. We have the solar that comes up, runs to the solar charge controller, which charges the battery, and then we've also got the shore power that comes in that goes to his battery charger. So everything's in there, everything's all put together, and it works. It's roughly 20 degrees outside, and it's been that way for several days, so the battery is very cold. You cannot charge lithium ion batteries when they're below 32 degrees. So we are not going to charge this, and I can't show you as of right now that you can hook solar up, you can plug it in, all that stuff, because we can't charge the battery because we'll damage it. So that being said, you do know it is complete. That was one of our projects that we were wanting to get done. So now we'll move on to another project. We still got to finish blue. We're going to finish blue. We're going to finish blue. It's literally going to be 4 bolts and we'll be done. We're not going to waste a lot of time on this.
Can I say that?
Except for the fact that he's being a princess.
I'm not laying in water. Dirt, mud, if on a trail, sure. But we in the shop, I don't have to lay in water, I'm not going to.
New shocks. Well, new steering stabilizer shocks. Now something else. Patrick has been working hard on something he doesn't do very often, but he's got a concept in there. None of it's welded, none of it's bracketed, nothing like that, but he's got one side of it. I mean, he's doing way better than I would have ever done. So there's that. All right, well, it's welded. The other little piece is welded. Oh, and he's lost something now.
I lost a nut.
That's not something you admit. There it is.
No, that's only 2.
Uh-oh.
I'm missing 1. Well, that's a future Patrick problem.
Anywho, I mean, it's going. Rusty, we're getting there. We're getting a lot closer.
Yeah.
Exhaust will be done before too long, and then we'll go start it and go vroom vroom.
I might have both sides done today. And then there's the rest of it that needs to be done.
All right, guys. Day's near ending. What?
I'm dying trying to get up and turn the camera on.
Yep, old man's trying to get up over here. So we've done a couple things. Patrick has done more of the exhaust, show you in a minute, but whole shop renovation and whatnot, we've cleared out a bunch of the stuff. I've thrown away a bunch of the stuff and all that, because eventually we're going to get a post, or a 2-post lift, there we go, that'll go kind of over here to the left, so toolboxes and racks and all that'll line up over here. Is, well, the general thought process, but we're getting closer to the end of the day. Let me show you what. Oh, dear Lord. All right, so on blue, we've got the driver's side fully bolted in, runs all the way down, nice little cherry bomb in there, hanging up. On the passenger side, we've got it, well, I say we, Patrick has it in and run back. Got the hanger up. There's a few other things we have to rearrange and whatnot just to get it to fit right, and maybe even get another hanger in there. But that's all we got out of today.
Where you at? So the passenger side needs a hanger, one more hanger, and then the flanges at the headers need tightened, and then the exhaust to be done.
Woohoo!
But I've given it all the patience I have for today.
So that's going to conclude us for this week. So we made it to the salvage yard. We got some TJ parts. We got some shop cleaned up, and we got blue a little bit further down the line. So good week.
Yeah.
Good week.
Light dusting the snow.
Light dusting of snow. No, we talked about that. Anywho.
6 inches ain't a lot.
Yeah, when they call, well, I mean, it is a light dusting when they said 20 and we get 6. Anywho, Other than that, we appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, and share. And we will see you next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.